Attack on Titan Season 4 has been insane, and these episodes have just gotten crazier and crazier. We've gotten everything from backstory on Reiner and Bertolt and the people from Marley, to finally seeing Eren and his friends all grown up 4 years later and taking on the Marleyan government. It's absolutely wild. And of course, these last 2 episodes have gotten just a ton of buzz on social media and news networks, and it's just all over the place. People talking about Eren busting out of the building, and Mikasa and Levi showing up, and Jean and Connie and Sasha, and it's epic, right? I personally loved the first few episodes of Season 4, but of course you're gonna get more excited when seeing these old characters all coming back and shining like this. But at the same time, I want to take a closer examination at what actually happened in episodes 5 and 6 of Attack on Titan. So the first 4 episodes of Season 4 really were just build-up episodes for these Marleyan characters, or I should say, these Eldian characters living in Marley. We got to meet new characters like Porco Galliard and Pieck, who had connections to previous characters or were even seen before, but we didn't know who they were. We got to meet Willie Tybur and the family of the Warhammer Titan. We got to meet the new warrior candidates, right? Gabby and Falco in particular. And we also got a ton on Reiner. We got to meet his family, and we got to see more from his perspective. It was all done fantastically. And that build-up paid off when episode 5 and 6 pitted Eren and friends against these very same people. And yet, when I was watching reactors, some of these people, my own friends, right, and people I've talked to, just freaking out when Eren erupted from that building, and they were just so excited and hype and let's go, all that stuff. It got me thinking, we're watching Eren destroy everything that we had previously seen. In the very first episode of Attack on Titan, Season 1, we had only met Eren and known Eren for like 15 minutes, but we got to feel what he felt when his mother was eaten by a Titan. We were like, this is our main character, we're with you, this was awful. And of course, that same thing happened in Season 4. And yet we had 4 episodes of development for these people that are now being slaughtered. And it's natural, of course, to just be overjoyed and just so excited when we see Eren and all these people because we'd spent so much time with them. However, it's kind of crazy how we got 4 episodes on these people and then they're just being killed, and no one bats an eye. There's comments talking about it, and some people they're sad, of course, but ultimately they shrug it away and just say, but Eren's awesome and he's a badass, right? Even Mikasa herself questions Eren's actions. Eren has become what he hated so much. This is an obvious parallel in Season 4. Eren's hometown and family was killed in Season 1, Episode 1, and now Gabby and Falco's family and relatives are being killed. Falco himself, we don't know what happened to him. Eren is doing the exact same thing to these people that were done to him. And he even admits to Reiner, I understand why you did it, but hey, I gotta destroy my enemies, this is my path, right? Eren used to be a virtuous person. He used to be someone who he wanted to wipe out the Titans because they were evil, right? And that was his primary goal. He hated innocent lives being shortened. He wanted to eliminate evil. As far as I can tell, Eren isn't somebody who wants to eliminate evil anymore. He's someone who wants to eliminate the very thing that has been plaguing him since the start of his life, essentially. From the very beginning, he's actually been tied to these events because of his father. Now his goal is just bloodshed. His goal, it's not even really revenge, it's wiping out this enemy. It's their enemy. To Marley, these island devils are the enemy, but of course to the island devils, to Eren and company, Marley is their enemy. So essentially, it's war. So in Eren's mind, killing these people is justified, or at least he just ignores it. Mikasa herself, again, brings it up to him. We gotta think about this. We have to address this. Eren murdered children. He murdered innocent people, men, women, people who had nothing to do with any of the events that went down on the island. People who didn't even know what was happening. Willie was revealing this information and they were just there to watch it. Obviously some people, the military officials, you could place some blame on them, but Zofia, just immediately being crushed by a rock, her life going out just like that, right? Udo, trying to save her and then being trampled to death. These were kids who were brainwashed. They suffered and they couldn't get to live out their life because of Eren. Now, obviously, the deeper root of the problem is the Marleyan government, but Eren is not, he just doesn't care. Eren has become what Willie Tybur described him as, a monster. Even during the play, there's that silhouette of the monster Eren Jaeger, right? That's Eren. He's accepted that and said, yep, I'm the bad guy. He even says that to Reiner. Eren is not the same Eren that we knew, and we got a glimpse of that at the very end of Season 3 when he said, hey, our enemies are across the water, right? Well, we gotta go over there and defeat them. He's gone so far and lost so many people that he has changed. The Eren in Season 1 would never kill children and innocents to achieve his goal. Never. But now Eren will do whatever it takes. And we can see a parallel with Gabi. Gabi was someone who, kind of like Eren, had a goal. Eren wanted to wipe out the Titans. Gabi wanted to become the armored Titan. Gabi, she wanted to be more of a hero, right? We can assume something like that. So obviously they're different. But in both cases, those dreams, or well, Eren's dream didn't come until after his mother died, but you get what I'm saying, right? They have goals, whatever, and they're living out their childhood, they're happy. We saw how happy Gabi was at the festival, and just like that, like blowing out a candle, it's gone. Childhood gone. And then it's replaced with anger. Now this is when Eren's goal of wanting to kill the Titans comes in, and he wants revenge. And he wants to just annihilate this evil, and we can see Gabi, to the same extent, if not more, wanting nothing but to kill these people as well. We saw how angry she was, and she grabbed the gun, and like, this is what Eren has caused. Eren has just repeated the cycle of hatred. Now, maybe there wasn't much of a choice. You could argue that, and I probably believe you. But the fact remains that Eren truly has become the monster that everybody thinks he is in Marley. Eren is not the Eren Jaeger from Season 1, or Season 2, or most of Season 3. He's changed. 4 years later, he is no longer a child, or someone with unrealistic goals. He's someone who will even wipe out families to achieve what he wants. And I'm curious what the consequences will be. I am a manga reader to some extent. I've only read a couple of chapters past this point though, and it was a few years ago. I haven't spoiled anything, and of course I won't. So I don't know much of what happens past this point, and I'm curious, will Eren suffer because of what's happened? Will he regret what he did, or will he only continue to spiral and spiral into madness? And what will the people around him do because of it? I don't know. I think Mikasa might be Eren's only saving grace, but she has her work cut out for her, that's for sure. Maybe Jean and Sasha and Connie can also smack some sense into him, or maybe they're just gonna let him do this and help him. So far, I really don't know, but I can't wait to watch next week's episode. It's coming out in a couple of days, and I'll be sure to keep that in the back of my head. And yeah, we'll see what happens to Eren going into the future. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the video. I want to make more Attack on Titan content going into the future. So if you want to see more of that content and even suggest some of that content, then comment down below what you want to see and subscribe to see those future videos. And with that, I'll see you in my next Attack on Titan video. Take care.